Hi everyone, today my husband is going to show you how to make Thai yellow curry using ready-made yellow curry paste. He experimented many times to make this excellent recipe. Not only our family but also everyone who have tried his Thai yellow curry, including our Thai friend, they all agree that his Thai yellow curry is really good, even better than the ones they have tried in Thai restaurants.
Today I'm going to make Thai yellow curry. I'm going to start with a 4-ounce can of Maesri Thai yellow curry paste. You can use other brands, but that's what I'm using. When I first saw chili paste like this for curry, I thought that all you needed to do is use this paste and some chicken and you'd be done. But that's not how it works. So I experimented a lot and I'm going to show you what I make, and it's pretty easy. It always works. So besides this chili paste, we're going to use chicken thighs. We're going to use potato, a half an onion, a red pepper, carrot. We're going to use Thai bird chilies, Kaffir lime leaves, coconut milk, sugar, fish sauce, soy sauce, some oil, and some water. The first thing I'm going to do is cut up the chicken. So my wife bought 1 3/4 pounds of skinless, boneless chicken thighs. So that's what I'm using. And my job now is to trim the fat off of this chicken because nobody wants to find a mouthful of fat when they're eating their curry. And then after I do that, I'm going to cut up the chicken into bite-sized pieces. Okay, now that I've trimmed the chicken, I need to cut it into bite-sized pieces. All right, all done. Okay, so I peeled the potato and I cut my onion in half and I peeled the carrot. So now I'm going to just slice up this onion into wedges, very thin wedges. Okay. Now I'm going to cut up the red pepper. Take out the seeds. I want to cut the carrot into 1-inch sticks. Okay, the potato has to be in cubes, pretty small. Well, you'll see. And the chilies, I'm going to take the stems off and I'm going to squeeze the seeds out. If you want it spicier, you can leave the seeds in, but this is a good compromise. So I'm just going to let the seeds, if they cooperate, the seeds are going to come out. And that's where a lot of the spiciness is in the seeds. All right, I'm gonna turn on my stove to be high for now, but I'll lower it later to just start things preheating. And I'm gonna put maybe 2 tablespoons of oil in the wok. But I didn't measure. Now I'm going to wait for the oil to heat up a little bit before I put in the curry paste. Okay, so I'm putting my spatula into the oil and I can see that it's bubbling, and that means that we're ready to add the curry paste. And it smells good already. So now I need to fry this up, and I think I'm going to lower the temperature now to medium. I'm going to cook this until it just starts to change color a little bit. I'm going to move it all the time because I don't want it to start burning in the bottom or something. Okay, you can see that it's starting to change color. So I'm going to start adding some of the coconut milk. Make sure you get all the coconut milk out. So I'm going to mix this all up. And wait until it starts boiling. And when it starts boiling, I'm going to put in some more coconut milk. And actually, I want it to boil pretty good. It's not just going to bubble, it has to really boil. Because I'm going to cool it off again by adding more coconut milk. So I want to start out with something that's hot. So maybe I'll add this like 1/3 at a time. And just repeat this process until it's all incorporated and boiling. I'm turning up the heat a little to 3/4. Actually, I'm going to make it high again. Okay, so you can see that it's already boiling after I added the last coconut milk, because there's enough volume already hot that it's going to pretty much keep boiling. Although, yeah, it's already starting to boil again. Okay, so now I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar. And 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Three tablespoons of fish sauce. Quarter cup of water. And the Kaffir Lime Leaves. All right, give this a little stir. And now I can add the chicken. Add it slowly so it doesn't splash. And make sure it gets submerged in the coconut milk. Okay, next step is to put in all the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to start with the potatoes. Actually, the rest of the ingredients except for the red peppers and the chilies. Those go later. So potatoes, carrots, onions, they go now. All right, make sure everything is submerged. Okay, now once it starts to bubble, and I'm going to cover this. Once it starts to bubble, I'm going to lower the heat to medium and cook it for 15 minutes. And it's bubbling, so I lowered my heat to medium. Check on your curry a few times and give it a stir during the 15 minutes. Okay, time to take the cover off. Give it another stir. And we're going to keep cooking it for another 15 minutes. I'm going to start the timer. And the point of this part of the cooking is to reduce the liquid some until it gets a little bit thicker than it is now. We're going to cook for up to 15 more minutes. You can really go longer when you see that if you need to thicken the liquid more. This doesn't need to be thick, but it just needs to be thicker than it is right now. And we're going to continue to cook it with no cover. Stirring occasionally. Okay, it's been 15 minutes and I'm gonna give it another stir. Okay, I think this could stand 5 more minutes. Okay, give this a stir. All right, it looks good. Now it's time to turn off the stove. I'm gonna add the red pepper. Red pepper cooks very quickly, so it's gonna cook from the heat of the coconut milk, and I don't want it to get real mushy, so I'm not gonna leave the fire going. Just push it in here, submerge it. Now I have my Thai bird chilies. This is optional. When I add these, it's not going to get overly spicy, but spice is very personal, and if you're not sure, use none or use one and experiment. So I'm going to cut these into really small pieces so that when you get one in your food, you don't get a whole giant chili. I'm just cutting them in here. Okay. Let's give this all a stir. And I'm just going to let this sit for 10 minutes and it will be time to eat.
So this is the final result of Jay's Thai yellow curry. Eat it with rice. Also, if you do not put the Thai bird chili, you can also sprinkle with the crushed red pepper to give some heat. Okay. Thank you for watching. Please try making it. You're gonna love it. It's very aroy, very yummy.